everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Sophie, and this channel is chronicling my journey of living my best life with multiple chronic health conditions. I wanted today's video to be the condo tour, which I have filmed. I just haven't gotten around to sort of putting it all together yet. Hopefully I will be able to do that for this weekend's video. That is the goal, at least. So today I'll just be giving a hopefully quick medical update as to how things are going and how I'm doing in the condo and stuff like that. I did see my cardiologist today, and she's asking me how I'm doing, and it's really hard to answer that question because I'm on one level now. I'm not going up and down the stairs, so I don't know how symptomatic I really am, because I'm basically not doing anything that makes me symptomatic. That was one of the big reasons for the move. So in that respect, I don't really know, and it's sort of hard to compare. I've done some walking around the area where I live, but since I didn't used to live here, I have no basis for comparison. I'm kind of like at the top of like a small hill. So even though everything to a healthy person is very walkable, where basically walking anywhere means walking downhill, which is fine, but it means you have to walk uphill to get back home, which is not fine. So the couple times I have ventured and walking back up the hill is extremely difficult, very short of breath. I'm assuming my heart rate's very high. I don't know. I don't wear my heart rate monitor or anything, and don't see the point really. I'll probably do it eventually just out of curiosity. But yeah, I don't know if the Entresto has made a difference with the shortness of breath. That's what she was specifically asking about, if I've noticed a difference, and I just said like it's too hard to tell. Not to mention, I did just move, so I'm still hopefully recovering from that. I am still having a lot of muscle fatigue, very quick muscle fatigue, with the burning and just fatiguing quickly. So hopefully it's just, I'm still not fully recovered from moving and unpacking, and that will get back to a more baseline level. With the Entresto, I am taking basically what amounts to a quarter of a dose, so I'm taking 1/2 of the lowest dose once a day, whereas normally it's taken twice a day. And I did try taking it twice in a 24-hour period, and that was disastrous. My blood pressure was like 60s over 50s, and every time I stood up or changed position, I almost passed out. So we'll not be doing that again anytime soon. Apparently you should take it with food, which I was not told, because it just will slow down the absorption. So that was good to know. And I did take it without food one of the times when I took it twice in 24 hours, so that could have played a part in it, but not going to experiment with that for a while. In terms of the cardiologist appointment, we are going to try me on a different form of potassium supplement, since it's still sort of messing up my stomach when I take it, and we're going to try, once things sort of level out with that, try Jardiance, which is the same medication category as the Farxiga, which made me extremely fatigued, but everyone reacts differently, and she's had people that reacted better to one than the other, so it's worth a try, and if I can tolerate it, that's great, because I am up about 7 or so pounds since coming off of the Farxiga, and basically I know I don't tolerate carbs and sodium, and the Farxiga was allowing me to eat more normally and maintain my weight, which was nice. So we'll just have to see what happens with that. Probably I'm not even going to try that for a couple weeks, just sort of get back to baseline, recover from moving, all of that. recording this in the evening, which I normally don't do, and talking makes me yawn, so sorry. What else did we talk about? So she had asked if anyone had tested me for mitochondrial disease, and I said no, but the internist I saw when I went to the Cleveland Clinic the first time wanted me to have a muscle biopsy, and I was seen by neuromuscular, and they basically said, it doesn't matter if you have mitochondrial disease, there's no cure for it, we're not doing a biopsy. My cardiologist did not like that answer, so she is trying to get me in with a geneticist who's sort of in charge of the mitochondrial disease center at the hospital, and also a neuromuscular specialist, just to see if we can figure out what's going on with this muscle weakness burning thing, because it is one of the primary symptoms that sort of limits my day-to-day ability to do just about everything. So it would be nice to know what it is. Even if there's no treatment, there could be in, like 5 years, 10 years, who knows. But if you don't know, then you don't even have the ability to get treatment because you don't know what's causing it. So I know it's a good thing, but I was really ready to be done with doctors. But we'll just have to see what happens. She said she was going to email the geneticist and tell them to have the office reach out to me, that I could reach out to her, but I would probably be on a very, very long waiting list, and even getting like this word of mouth referral, it was still probably going to take a while, but we'll see what happens. I'm not gonna rush and call tomorrow or anything like that. I'll probably give it like a couple weeks to see if I get a call, and then if not, I'll call and let the cardiologist know. But I guess that was sort of the big thing that happened. This cardiologist has never really taken an interest in sort of getting to the bottom of what's going on before, which is why I was going off on my own trying to figure out what it could be. And it's extremely difficult to find specialists without referrals, especially when you need to go to like a larger teaching hospital. They're pretty difficult to maneuver around. If you've ever had to, you know what I mean. It's just hard as an outsider to get anywhere. And the cardiologist said, like, even as someone who's worked there for decades, it's still difficult for her if she just knows people who knows people who knows people type of thing. So we'll see what happens with that. It's nice to have someone at least trying to figure out what's actually causing things to happen, instead of just wanting to treat the symptoms, because that's not obviously fixing anything, as my symptoms were getting worse even though I was on the treatments. So we'll see what happens. I'm not getting my hopes up, I'm not holding my breath. Whatever happens, happens. Yeah, that's basically it. Hopefully this weekend I'll get the condo tour video up. That's the plan, and we'll just take it from there. I think I'm gonna get ready for bed. I have not been sleeping well, so hopefully I sleep better tonight. But with that being said, I hope you guys are having a good day whenever it is we're seeing this, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.